Hello guys, and thanks for dropping by. Again, and as usual, we'll keep it short and we'll keep it sweet. We bring you this week's game releases and big sales you should not miss. It's a trend we've seen appearing fairly recently, but who would complain about that? Teasing a big title with a smaller and free game is like getting a free shot before downing the whole bottle. And since Life is Strange could sometimes make you want to drink, we're very glad to receive this free shot under the form of the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. No pun intended. In this game, you will discover how Chris, a 9-year-old boy, will overcome issues sometimes bigger than what a young kid should have to handle. Not a real superhero game? True, but Chris will show you that sometimes superpowers are not what you think they are. The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit will be out on June 26 for PC, PS4, and Xbox for free. While The Crew 2014 was a bit more serious, less flexible, and had a lot of room for improvement, The Crew 2 seems to be much more lighthearted. The game will still feature a persistent open world and an always online requirement, but there are also a few changes. New vehicles such as planes and boats will be accessible, and the player will be able to switch between them mid-ride. That's right, jump off a cliff with your car and let it turn into a plane to finish your race? No biggie, mate. Read-on physics and visuals are a good plus, the game looks very good. Coming out for PC, PS4 and Xbox for $59.99. Classic platforming seems to be going through a new golden age thanks to Mario, Oddworld and Crash, but exclusives are sometimes ruining the deal. Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy came out last year for PlayStation, and we had to wait exactly 1 year for it to arrive on PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch. We can't stay mad at Naughty Dog for long though, and we're glad to see our friends finally able to enjoy the trilogy with a lot of added fun and life-saving improvements, such as the save system and pause menu. But we're also really glad that we can finally play as Coco. All in all, it's a very cool revival. Pokémon Quest is finally coming to mobile platforms, and while it's clearly a very different visual style than what we've been used to, it's a very cute little game. No Pokeballs this time, you catch your Pokémons by cooking for them. Then you send them roam the land to bash the living hell out of other Pokémons. They learn from their competition. The auto mode will be penalizing, and dedicated controls have been created for mobile players. We will have a good game in hand. And finally, just like Pokemon Go, you will sacrifice smaller Pokemons to grow stronger, establishing the idea for new generations of gamers that Pokemon trainers are assholes. If you like RTS games with original setups, here's one that lets you play as 3 Space Marines dwarves. Yup. We Are the Dwarves is now on Humble Bundle with an amazing price drop from $24.99 to $2.24. It's a mini price for a very cool looking RTS, and the offer is running for 10 more days. So grab it. As you already know, the Steam sales just kicked in, and while many games got interesting drops, I thought worth noting a few good deals. Dead by Daylight is now down to $10 and they recently introduced a killer clown. I mean, you can't say no to that. Frostpunk has been released fairly recently and it's already on a 15% discount. While it's sometimes a bad sign, Frostpunk is a very good people management survival game with very good reviews. If you grew up with Myst and are not a lucky owner of a VR headset, Obduction should be your pick. Out in 2016, the game is still visually stunning and is just around $10. Let's finish with the big titles. The Fractured Butthole and GTA 5's prices went seriously down and are always good to have in your library if you don't have them yet. You know the drill, if any of those games got your interest, check out the links in the description. And if you little game hoppers are still hungry for more, sit tight because I'll be back next week with a fresh batch. Thank you for watching, leave us your recommendations for next week in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more. See ya guys!